Hello, everybody. This is Christy from Kitty_plants on Instagram. I do memory planning in my A5 wide planner and inserts. And for this week, I'm using this beautiful kit from the Pretty Pink Hole. It's called Chasing Sunsets, and it's actually from her Advent calendar of 2025. And I think she also brought it out like first part of the first quarter of the year. So yeah, this is so pretty. I wanted to use it for my trip to like a beach trip for summer. So yeah, do stick around. I'll put down the base and I'll talk to you in a while.
I got no reason to be sad. My mood just convinced me that it's bad. With every emotion that I had, but you don't care. Oh my god, it's so strange how we end up being here again. I don't care as long as you get me off my feet. I don't know what to say. Oh my god, it's so strange. You're right. I get you sent from miles away. It's a freeway to outer space. If you give me it, baby, I swear that will be alright. I'm asking to save it all over again. I'm asking to say that all over again. If we were a movie, then how would it end? But you don't care. Oh my god, it's so strange how we end up being here again. I don't care as long as you get me off my feet. I don't know what to say. 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 I don't care as long as you get me off my feet. I don't know what to say. Oh my god, it's so strange. If we decide that we're good, wanna see you crying too. Shall it be?
All right, so let's talk about the base. So this is part of the kit. It has this sidebar, this beautiful like sunset and water. Just the color wash is more of like sunset and the water. So I wanted to use it as part of the sidebar. And then I'll be using the big deco from the kit. And all of this is in premium matte. And I really like the colors. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's like, is there a big difference between like premium matte and the washi colors? It's more of, I like the washi because it's like thinner, right? And you can like, I feel like you can blend it better like with layering. But for the colors itself, I feel like, does it really pop out more if it's premium matte? So yeah, so I like using this kit. So as usual, I then again put that boat with washi on it. I did this at the same like another Pretty Pinko boat. So I did the same thing. I put some alcohol ink swatch to add to the water so that it's like still part of the scene, like the boat is part of the scene. So that gave me another opportunity to do that again. And then I'm just putting the full boxes inside of the deco on the bottom scene, and I will put down the foil. So if you saw the intro of the stickers, there was this foil, and I'm just using for the sidebar, and yeah, all of this that you're seeing as deco for the foil, like popping of foil in this kit. So yeah, that is basically it. This is a very beachy vibe because yeah, this is the time we went to the beach as well. So yeah, do stick around and I'll talk to you today.
So let me go, please let me know. Oh my god, it's so strange how we end up being here again. I don't care as long as you get me off my feet. I don't know what to say. 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 I don't care as long
All right, so let's get to the day today. So this is Monday. This is the next day that I am in Baguio, where my parents and my brothers live. This is where I was born and raised, and it's a mountainous area. When coming up from Manila, which is like maybe 4 or 5 hours away, but with roads now that are constructed, it's even faster than that. So yeah, for in order for me to spend more time with my parents, I've decided to like also bring them over to the hotel where I'm staying, because initially I didn't have any plans really. I didn't know what was going to happen because I haven't been there for a long time. I don't know what the situation was at the moment. So I'm like, yeah, I think it would be better if they came over to the hotel, because the place where we stay at is very far from the city, and then it gets so much, there's just so much traffic that happens. So I'm like, for the convenience for them and for me, and for them to at least also enjoy some rest in the hotel. That's why I booked them a hotel. Then I also booked one for my brother and his family so that they could also come over. So just for logistics, and just for more time with them. So that's why we got them. We came over. We had some lunch first at Cafe Alvea. So Cafe Alvea is actually, it used to be Forest House. Yeah, and then we used to go there all the time, and now it's just changed. Everything has changed in Baguio City. So many restaurants have popped up, so many hotels, and I'm just so lost there already. I actually find everything so new. I know, that's how long I've been gone. So yeah, that's what we did. Hanged out with the parents, went some shopping with my brother, and also we had some dinner at Bottegeo, which is a Japanese restaurant. It was really good. The next day we went out for a walk with my parents and my family. We actually went out to a Starbucks. Of all the coffee shops to be in, right? So that's where we went, and then it was so hard to. My mother's actually in a wheelchair, so that's why it was very hard to also navigate through the roads, because they're going uphill, downhill, and the roads were um, kind of hard to get up. So at least my brothers were there to push her. But anyways, today was also my parents' anniversary, so that's why we had some dinner. I reserved at a restaurant, a really nice restaurant, over at Outlook Drive. I forgot already the name, but it was only us who were there. It was a very rainy, very vibey, very rainy atmosphere, but it was so nice, and it was actually cold, so it was outdoor, but still, you could still, of course, there's a roof over our heads. So yeah, they had really good food, and it was a nice time to spend, even if it was just for a short while, because my mother is, of course, she has dementia. So it's very hard that, she forgets a lot of things already. She doesn't even remember my daughter already, who she's been taking care of for like when she was very young. When she was a baby. So yeah, it's very sad, but we just have to see what we can do with it. So on Wednesday, we did check out of the hotel, brought my parents home, and then we went back to Manila, down to Manila, and we actually had one of the tires blown out. So it was like running on the metal already of the tire, which I felt was so scary. But at least our driver didn't panic, and he was able to fix the tire, and we were all at the highway itself. It's like, oh my god, so scary. Good thing nothing happened. He finished it in like 15 minutes, and we were on our way again to Manila. All right, so the next day, we had more visitors. I had my cousin and her daughter come visit, because my daughter is very good friends with my cousin's daughter. So yeah, they had a whole day event of just going around the malls, chatting and eating, and like taking pictures in photo booths. It was so fun for them. And it was good to see my cousin as well. And yeah, and then she likes matcha, so that's why my cousin likes matcha. So we got those matcha lattes at the Mitsukoshi Mall, which is like a Japanese mall with everything Japanese. So it's really great. And then next thing is I went to go meet my friends Dex and Eric, who were actually here in April. So they came to visit me in April, and now I see them in the Philippines. So which is so nice that I get to see them again. And then it was packing time because I was gonna go pack the stuff for Boracay this time, and we were bringing everything. So I was bringing all our luggages with us because I'm like, where are we gonna like store this stuff? So my husband said, let's just bring it along. So yeah, we had so much luggage. So the next day, my brother-in-law and his partner came to pick us up and bring us to the airport. And yeah, we had the flight to Boracay and at early in the morning even. So our flight was 8, so that's why we left earlier. We left the Airbnb that we were staying in. We checked out of there. And then we got to Boracay and we stayed at Henan Crystal Sands. So this is a resort that we've been in, I think, already previously. I think my husband really likes it there. So he's like, there's so many other resorts we could have chosen from, but he likes that place, so that's why I booked it again. All right, and then after that, since now that we're able to like relax, I just everything happening, so much travel, the jet lag and all. So I got a nap. Just so tired. It's just everything. There's so many things happening. So it's time to relax now. So I took a nap while my daughter and husband were playing in the pool, and then after my nap, we went to the beach, which is just like right outside the resort, which was so convenient for us because if we're tired of the beach, we could just go in and go to the pool. So that was a good place for the resort. So that's why it's also a nice location. And then the next day, we went walking after a very nice buffet breakfast to Willie's Rock. So this is like a landmark of Boracay. So if you see the pictures of them, they'll show this Willie's Rock. And we went to that, walk to that area. It's in Station 1. So there's like 3 stations, Station 1, 2, 3. And we were in the Station 2 area. So we walked all the way there. And they have, like, the beach there is nicer. The sand there is better. But, it's still fine. All around the beaches anyway were really nice. So it was good to be able to walk there, and while everyone was still sleeping, because it's still early, so it's nice, and empty, not empty, but still just very few people. And then we were looking for like this grilled chicken called inasal, and unfortunately we haven't had very good experience of the food, so that's why that's fine, still tried out the chicken inasal. So anyways, we went, of course, to the beach and to the pool. Just so much fun. And then, of course, I had a nice massage at the resort. It was so good. It was really cheap as well. And, you can't fault that. All right. So on Sunday, what else happened? So we ate more food. There's just so much, like the Jonas fruit shake, the mango ice cream, mango something with rice, sticky rice is so good. And then some fries and just so much food, street food and some shopping. And then we had a problem with our room because the air conditioner was leaking. So that's why they opted to transfer us to another room, which was further back, but it's still fine. So our room is like a swim up room. So every time you just want to go to the pool, just get in, then when you're done, get out, you're back in your room. So that's really nice. And yeah, that was our room. And then we had dinner at Aria, which is a pasta place which has been there for forever in Boracay. And then of course now I get the cough and colds. I think I got it from one of my brothers, but then everything else that has been happening, so a weaker immune system, so that's why I got those cough and cold. So yeah, this is it for this week. This is the Chasing Sunsets kit from the Pretty Pink Co. It was such a nice time in the Philippines. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.